Okay, this is an interesting one. Right. Going full colour. We're not going to go too colour with this one. This one's a full colour image. I don't know how big we're going to make it, but I'm just wondering if it's going to go. We're going to go 200. Or maybe no, we're going here. So we're going to make it 300 that way and 300 this way. Okay. Let's see how we go. I'm going to negative positive reverse it. This is an interesting one. Okay, let's see if we can make this one look good. Okay, I wonder what background colour we're going to throw into it. I'm thinking maybe yellow for this one, and we're just going to get this shit going, and we're going to use our normal way of working. Sorry folks about the itch, I just scratched myself there. This is going to be red hue. Going to make it a fair amount cool. Just going to fix that up and just do this. Okay, how's this one going to look? This will be an interesting one. Let's see what it is. It says, living without regret. That's something I struggle with. Now, I don't believe in Buddhism or meditation. That's not the method I'm using to deal with this, with living without regret. But basically, the message is like that. Sometimes the things you do in life are real fuck-ups. And you got to hope that maybe there's something good that's going to come of what you did when you totally fucked things up. Especially when you totally fuck things up and the fuck-ups just keep coming one after another or 10 after another, and you keep making them and making them and making them, and time gets wasted, resources get wasted, people's patience gets lost, and you got to basically somehow fix the problem yourself. And basically you got to somehow learn from the mistakes and the errors that you make. And that's a tough one. But I'm not into Buddhism, so Buddhism doesn't supply me with the solution. There's no, in my opinion, for my intents, Buddhism isn't the solution. Neither is meditation or standard type meditations. So I just don't feel that they're strong enough or big enough or industrial strength enough to deal with the shit that I've made in my life. I've made total shit. If you knew how fucking shit my life has been, you'd probably think I'm a fucking loser. Anyway, we're going to use that. This is going in the recycle. You think probably think I'm a fucking loser and a fucking idiot. That I should have seen the train coming, or maybe I should have thought that the light at the end of the tunnel was actually light. But I thought I saw a train, and I took the precautions, and for some reason preparing for a train wasn't the right response. It was the rescue crew. But no, I thought it was a fucking train and I just bolted. I don't know what the fuck how to describe it. If that's a very good way of describing it, it's probably very fucked. But basically everything just fucked up. I totally fucked everything up. I'm not happy with myself. It's not like I've forgiven myself at this stage. I'm still at the stage where I'm angry and I feel ripped off, and I feel ripped off by people in power who took advantage of my problems, and I'm just so over it, and I just can't seem to. It's not easy trying to find your way out of a fucking problem like this, but you got to hope that that the lessons you learn could be used to help other people. Maybe other people can benefit from what I did wrong, I'm hoping, because I don't like waste. I don't like waste of time and waste of effort, waste of energy. I like things to be efficient, and I made inefficient use of my time and my resources. I put myself down. That was one of the big mistakes I made, was putting myself down and believing the bullies were right. You must never believe the bullies are right. That's one lesson you've got to take home from this demo that I'm doing, is not believing in the bullies. Give the bullies a sense of, don't let them rule you. Don't let them teach you the wrong thing, saying that you're no good, and then you say in your adulthood you're no good. Because you do that, you're fucked. You're totally fucked. And I'm angry at those people still, but I'm angry at myself for listening to them and not listening to the people who gave me encouragement, who tried to teach me some good stuff. Yes, I know the majority of the people I dealt with were bullies, and I've had more bullies in my life than I've had fucking friends. And acquaintances sits between the amount of people I've had as friends and the amount of people I've had as bullies. Actually, no, I've had less friends even than the acquaintances. So I've had more acquaintances, more bullies than I've had friends. And the bullies are the ones at the top of the list of how many people tried to destroy me and tried to fuck me over. I let them fuck me over, and this is what I get. Not anymore. They can go fuck themselves if they still have a grudge against me and they still want to tease me like they did at school, like they used to. They can go fuck themselves. They can go fuck themselves to buggery, because I'm not going to believe them anymore. They're not going to have any fucking sway, except I have to forgive them. That's probably a step. Probably the next step is having to forgive these bitches and bastards. Having to forgive them, that's part of it. I can't hold a grudge forever. And basically, I just can't hold a grudge forever. I have to somehow find a way, find it in myself to basically forgive them. And basically, I have to, I guess part of that, how I'm going to do that is I'm going to try and be a success and write off all the failures I've created, especially, partly, it's not totally due to them. It's my fault as well for not being vigilant, not being kind to myself. But basically, I've got to write off, how should I put it? I've got to try and be a success in the future. And then when I become a success, it'll be a lot easier to forgive. I probably will never forget, but I want to forgive. Eventually, I do want to forgive. And the way to do that is to somehow become a success. Well, I'm going to get married, hopefully soon, and I think that will be the turning point in helping me forgive these people. Anyway, that's my 2 cents for the day. Gotta go.